Hello everybody, my name is Eric Freeland, and today I'm going to be going over my Become a Weather Forecaster presentation for my Liberty University class for Aviation 340. So today I'm filming outside. It's a really nice day today. This is a image that I took of what the sky conditions currently look like here at my house. As we can see, it's mostly sunny today. There's very, very few clouds, a little bit off to the west. There is a slight breeze that's developed. It seems that it's kind of calmed down as the day has gone along here near me. The winds do have a little bit of gust to them. That comes and goes. Sometimes it's kind of sporadic, and sometimes it stays here and it's pretty stable. The sun, however, is got a nice warmth to it, but the air itself is rather cool in comparison to the outside temperatures compared to what I get with the sun. So my initial observations are the sky conditions being clear. There's a little bit of wind at times, so that'll be something I have to keep in mind when it comes to making a decision on whether I can go or not go to this flight. And it is a little bit cooler weather, which I don't have a super big concern about that, given that there's no clouds for possible icing conditions, depending on how high I go. It is a little bit warmer today, so we're well above freezing, which is a good benefit if it were cloudy. But based off of how it feels outside, I would say today is a very good day to go fly. But let's take a look and see what our local weather forecasts are describing that we should experience today. So here are two local METARs for the LaGrange Airport, which will be one of the closest ones to where I currently live. For this one, they were taken a little bit apart from each other. As we can see on the left one, this is from aviationweather.gov. It's telling us that winds are 290 at 13, which actually isn't too bad. I expected those to be a little bit higher, but as we look at ForeFlight, this one was winds of 310 at 11, gusting to 18. That seems to be a little bit more accurate as to what I'm feeling outside presently right now. Both of these are reporting clear sky conditions, which is exactly what I observed, and I don't think that's going to change here very soon. Our temperature and dew point spreads are pretty well off, so I don't have to worry about any sort of fog conditions happening with that. And the altimeter settings are still in line with each other, so that's good to know there. So we can also look at our synopsis chart or a prog chart, and we can see here the only thing that we have really going for us is there is a trough up on the north side of the state, which shouldn't affect us at all, especially if we continue to have a flight today that goes south, east, or west. Shouldn't bother us at all. It's a high pressure area. The isobars are pretty well spread apart, so it really should be pretty good today up at altitude flying. So let's take a look at what the winds aloft look like. So there's three here that I have selected and highlighted. Two of the main ones I would look at would be Atlanta and Columbus. Both of those are about halfway in between LaGrange, so LaGrange splits those pretty evenly. So if we look at our flight here, and let's say we go to 3,000 to 6,000 feet, the winds do shift a good bit between Columbus with winds 300 at 17 and then 320 at 33 reported out of the Columbus. Winds aloft, whereas Atlanta is 300 at 21 and then 320 at 32. So really and truthfully, they're both about the same. Atlanta's a little bit faster, winds aloft at a lower altitude though. So we can look at our local TAFs that are kind of surrounding us. The two still that apply are the same that apply with the winds aloft. It's going to be Atlanta as well as Columbus. Both are holding pretty steady with winds upwards to 22 knots. So I don't really have a concern with that. It is something that would need to be noted, but it looks like the wind itself across the area where I would be at is fairly consistent. Which leads me to the go or no-go decision. For this one, I would definitely go. The winds, while they do feel high at times, they definitely are within my comfortable limits to complete a flight to take off and land given the conditions that we're in. I don't have to worry about any sort of icing conditions. I don't have to worry about anything like that. Maybe a little bit of turbulence given the winds and the temperature, and possibly the trough that's up at the north part of the state might slightly affect me with a little bit of turbulence. But overall, though, I don't really see many issues presenting a problem with completing this flight, given my personal experience and my limitations that I have set for myself. So I would definitely continue to do a flight today, given the observations that I have obtained, as well as the information I got from my weather sources. So thank you.